Hey YouTube, how you doing? Got a good one for you today. This right here is gonna be some donuts. You know what I mean? Make them at home. These gonna be some of them crispy, creamy, light and airy donuts. You know what I'm talking about? You know, from that favorite spot you be getting them at. I'm gonna show you how to do it right here at your home real quick. In this bowl, all I have in here is 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Got about 3 tablespoons of sugar, pinch of salt, and a pinch of nutmeg. That's what's in this bowl right now. I'm just kind of mixing it around so that when I put my wet ingredients in here, everything's already kind of incorporated. You don't want to put that yeast directly on no salt or sugar or anything like that. It won't be good, just trust me. When I say a pinch, what I mean is take 3 fingers, put it in your container of salt or whatever it is I say a pinch of, grab that much, put it in there, that is a pinch. That's my pinch anyway. Could be different for somebody else. But in this other bowl right here, I have 3/4 cups of warm milk, and I have 1 egg. I have 1/3 of a stick of melted butter, 1 packet of yeast. You know what I mean? Stir that up like that, you know? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this right here, right into our dry. Now I'm doing this to make our dough. Some of you have a mixer. You already know what to do if you have a mixer. Put everything in there, put it on low, start it out. But you know how I do. For people who don't have one, I'm gonna mix this by hand starting out. You don't wanna over mix this dough either. Start it out just like this. See that? No big deal. All we're gonna do is form this dough. We're gonna let it sit for about 2 hours because it's gonna rise, it's gonna double in size, is what you're looking for. Ooh, it's a little dry, ain't it? It's okay. We'll see as it goes. But I'm not gonna waste a lot of time showing y'all how to do this part right here. I'll show you a little bit more. Now, on your work savers, I'm gonna put a little oil, just a little bit, because this dough is gonna be sticky. So we put a little bit down here on this work surface. It looks kind of, yeah, there we go. Let me see before I put it in here. Just real quick, kind of bring that together. Set that there. Alright, so we need to knead this right here for about 10 minutes. Like I say, y'all don't want to see me doing this for no 10 minutes, but I'll make it go as fast as I can. Keep doing it, it's gonna get stretchy and elastic and all that good stuff. And that's what you're looking for. Okay, I just got done kneading the dough. I put it in this bowl, I oiled it up. I know y'all know what that's about. You gotta have oil on the dough so it don't put a film across the top. You gotta have oil around the bowl because this is gonna double in size. Once it does, we'll push it back down, we'll roll it out a little bit more. We'll make donuts, we'll let them sit for another 20-30 minutes. But we're gonna keep this process going. But for right now, like I said, making dough is like watching paint dry. So I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. I'll be right back in about 3, 2, 1. Okay, and just like that, we're back. I told you that part was like watching paint dry. The dough's right here. It's doubled in size like I was telling you it would do. Got a little bit in there. Try to get it all. You know how that go. Now, off screen right here, I have a little bit of flour. And it's because I don't have a donut maker. I have a couple glasses though. What you wanna do, you wanna press this out about a 1/2 inch thick. You wanna just roll it down a little bit. We're gonna be letting this rise again. Try to keep this like that. So it make it a little easier to get the donuts out of it. Let's see. Okay, we're just rolling this out to like a 1/2 inch. Got a little burger cutter right here. Take that, do like that. Then this dough, you just kind of incorporate that right back in there. We're just going to make a few large donuts. You know, just like that. This is not the exciting part. Trust me, it's coming. Just do it just like this. Just like that. Little flour on here, just a little bit. Just keep doing it. Don't have to look perfect or anything like that. You just need it big enough to cut another donut out. You just want it about a half-inch thick, just like that. See, I'm making big ones, so it's not going to be a lot of them. See, like that. Like that. Set it to the side. And just keep doing it. You just keep repeating the same thing over and over. Trust me, it's better to have big donuts than a whole bunch of little itty bitty donuts. What you gonna do with a bunch of small donuts? What could you possibly do with that? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Just like that. Boom. Do it again. Shot glass and a little bit of flour. Just like that. See, really, you could get about, oh, I don't know, 10, 12 donuts out of this dough, something like that. I'm not gonna get 10 or 12 out. I'll be lucky to get 6. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, this part, or, so I'm gonna speed it up. So, like I said, I got lucky, I got 6. And I got this little bit left over. Let's see. Should I make just one big donut? Let's see what it will make. You know what we're gonna do with this one? Because you know I like to experiment. We are gonna put this one in just like it is. We're gonna have one little donut and one donut hole. How about that? So we got 6.5. This is what it turns out like. This is what it looks like. But now I need to put the same damn towel over the top. Just cover them up. I need to let these rise for about 30 minutes. Give about 30 minutes. And I shall return. This is all boring, I know, but I mean, you know, you want some goodness is what you gotta do. So, hold on. Okay, everybody. It's gonna get a little bit more fun now. What I got right here is 2 cups of powdered sugar. I'm gonna make the glaze right now. So what I got is 2 cups of powdered sugar. And in this 2 cups of powdered sugar, I'm gonna put, you know, 2/3 stick of butter, melted butter, 1/4 cup of milk. You know how I like vanilla. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna tell you 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, but you know what I'm gonna do already. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna add the ingredients real quick. Nope. And this is that real deal vanilla. This ain't that imitation. It's that, you know what I'm saying, that showing up. You dig? Oops, I spilled a little bit too much in there, but you know how that goes. Now, all I gotta do, mix that up. Which I could have used the fork, but why would I do that? No, a little bit at a time. Now this is that real deal, you understand me? You did? You know what I'm talking about? Man. Oh yeah, I'm getting happy. It's almost that time. It's almost that time. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm letting the donuts rise again, heating up that oil, you know. To me, now, you know, I've done this a few times, not that many, just a few. So I know that the hotter the grease is not the better, unless you want, and these are yeast donuts. You know what I mean? They got more than one kind, if y'all didn't know. But they do. But these are yeast donuts, and I want these to be, you know, nice and flaky, like I told you. You know, like that one place. You did? Yeah, that's kind of like how I got in this situation. I can make mine how I want to. Now I got a bigger bowl like this so I can just put them in and flip them and all that. But this right here, this is ready. You know what I'm talking about? This right here, I don't even need no donuts. I can be alone with just this right here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so right now, that's done. Be right back. Okay, now, donuts are rising, glaze is done, oil is heating up to 320, 325, 330, right in there, you know. This is gonna start to move pretty quick. So, I'm a little bit bored. That means I usually eat. But I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is be right back. Okay, as you can see, they've risen up quite nicely. They're pretty big. They nice and fluffy, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? You see a couple little ugly ones there, but this is home cooking. That's what we do. This is the little donut hole right there. We're gonna use those to test the grease to make sure that it's hot enough. And boom, there's your grease. We want this to get up to about, like I said before, 325, 320-ish, right around there. Okay, we to the fun part right now. Now, you know, some people use sticks and different things to flip the donuts and all that good stuff. And some people don't have thermometers. So you can take a wooden spoon or skewer like this, set it on the bottom. I don't know if you can see those bubbles or not. But when it starts bubbling off here like this is frying, it's definitely ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the little donut hole that we had. Remember that? And put that in there. So that's all you wanted to do. Just like that. You don't want to fry real hard. Might have to watch the heat. Turn it up, turn it down. Right now I need to turn it down a little bit. This is just a simple candy thermometer. That's all it is that I have right here. You can get it on Amazon or, well, I know where I go a lot of times. But, I mean, you can get it at Amazon. You can go to the store I go to. You can pretty much get it wherever you like. They will have it. Since this is cooking good, I'm going to go ahead and add the real deal in here. There we go. Put a little bit more heat on it. You gotta watch your heat. Definitely watch your heat. See, I made big ones, big donuts. See how fast that got dark right there? Let him do it on that side a little bit. We're gonna get him up out of there. Gotta watch him. Set him right here on a little cooling rack I have set up for you guys. Just like that. Just take your time with it. I only have 6. Usually you'll have about 12, but you know. There we go. Just like that. Only gonna take a couple of minutes for each one. Doesn't take very long. So, but like I said, this is the fun part. You know, watch that temperature. We'll turn it down a little bit more. They're cooking pretty fast. Okay, let it keep going. Just like that. That's all it is to it. It's got that crease in there because when I picked it up, I folded it. You see it didn't come out. It stayed right there. But that is also how you know. Just like that. See that? That is a donut. We're going to continue the same way. Just like that. Be very careful. This grease is hot. You know, some people think I have flame retardant hands, but it's just from cooking a lot. That's all. Just like that. I would put more than one in at one time, but I don't think so. These donuts right here are the size that, you know, pretty much wish you could get from a donut shop. Some of them do. Some of them do make them this big. See how quick that is? See how fast that was? I just broke up the little, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just broke up the little donut hole just to see. Yeah, it's getting there just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just like that. See, I like my method better because I can just pick them up, set them down. Whatever shape they are when you put them in, that's the way they're gonna cook. So if you have a little thumbprint or a line like this right here in there, that's the way it's gonna cook. No biggie. Still gonna taste good. Before you put your glaze on, you wanna make sure they cool down a little bit. You don't wanna just put it on there because basically it's just gonna melt. And you don't want that to happen. It's gonna kind of look something like this, but you know how to sneak over there and eat that little donut hole. Oh my goodness. You might want to check with your local police. This might be illegal somewhere because it tastes so good. I don't know, and I don't care. we're gonna get this done. Just like that. Watch your temperature. Simple as that. And we got donuts. You have to watch them though. Watch them close, because they will burn on you. Not burn, but because you're standing right here, but they will get a little too dark and maybe a little dense. You don't want that. You want nice, fluffy donuts. Now these ain't so fluffy that they'll fold up under the pressure of your hand, but they're nice and edible fluffy. Just like that. See that little split? That's alright, it's gonna hold a lot of ice. It's okay. Just like that. You know what? We're gonna do 2 at a time, y'all. Why not live a little? This is also like watching paint dry. You don't want to watch me do this all night. Watch your temperature. And you guys can do this. You can even have the kids help. They can kind of roll the dough and all that good stuff. Because it definitely takes a little time to do. You know, because when you are kneading these donuts, you need to do that for at least 10 minutes straight. Let's not do it for a minute, stop, drink some wine or whatever you have, and then go back to it. It's like constantly, you know what I mean? Constantly working. You know what I mean? So have your mind right. Yes. These are just going to be simply glazed with the glaze that I already made with the butter and the powdered sugar and the vanilla. And that's that real vanilla. That's not that extract stuff. I mean the imitations, the real deal. You need that for stuff like this because you don't have to use much, but you need it. And plus, you know, I'm a vanilla guy anyway. I like that taste. See these bigger donuts, maybe a little higher heat. Flip them a little bit more often, not much more, but you know, they're still light and fluffy. They're still floating around where they're supposed to. And even, you know, with this grease, when you bring them out, set them on the rack, they're still cooking a little bit with the excess grease that's on them, because trust me, this is hot. All right, we're almost there, y'all. That one and the little small one that I had. Those are the last 2. We'll let these cool down. I'm gonna glaze them, you know, maybe have a bite or 2 out of 1 or 2 of them for you, and you know, that would be the end of this video. I won't keep you long. I appreciate everybody liking and subscribing and tuning in with me. I'm gonna try to make this as entertaining as I can. I'm still learning. You already know, I'm still learning. I'll get there though. Just keep watching. It can only get better. You see how bad it is now? It can only get better from here, y'all. It can only get better. And that's a good thing. As long as y'all keep watching, I'll keep making them. And you probably see a bunch of mistakes I'm making. So you can tell me about that too. You already know how I get on. Just let me know. You understand me? But I tell you what, whatever mistake I'm making, these will be good. Yeah, I mean, they might be on a little scary side. That's okay, Halloween's coming up. It's alright, you know. Yeah, I gotta watch this little one. It's probably about done. It's almost there. We're gonna turn this fire off in just a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it off now. Turn that off. Not quite there yet. It's getting there. I can pretty much tell you now, this little one, yeah, it's pretty much gonna be a casualty. It's gonna be, you know, that's what I'm gonna do the little taste factor with is this one. I don't know why I'm playing in this grease and spinning these donuts around. I have no idea. Well, I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. All right, this little one can come out. Now, give me a minute. We will glaze. Be right back. All right, donuts are cooled down. I got this glaze. I put it in a measuring cup, you know, for a number of different reasons. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna glaze these and we're gonna get on up out of here. You know, this glaze, if y'all don't do nothing else, y'all need to write down the recipe for this glaze. You know, as you can see, I doubled mine. Hell, it might even, but it might even be triple right now. But this is what we're gonna do. Let's see if one of these big old things, yeah, it'll fit in there. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it in there the best way we know how. You know what I mean? They all might not fit just perfect. They don't have to. You at home. You know what I mean? They don't have to be perfect. Now y'all know, good and doggone well, I'm not gonna just keep on playing with this. I'm gonna use my hands and whatever's necessary. See that? Woo. I almost lost it. All right, time to quit playing. Let's get on here and get it done. Before I mess around and lose one, I'll be upset. Y'all have me on YouTube crying. Y'all don't wanna see that. Y'all don't wanna see that at all. See, it's just like that. That's all you need to do. It's the big one right here. That's all you have to do though. Oh yeah, just like that. And the way it dry off. Hold on, let me get y'all a better shot. Hold on, let me wash my hands real quick.